Hi there, all the code lovers. Welcome back to my channel. I am Bhupendra Singh, and I'm super excited to dive into another awesome coding tutorial with all of you today. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so you never miss out on our all the coding adventures that we do. In today's video, I will be discussing about automated EDA. I'm going to start with Pandas profiling today. I will make short videos for all the topic like Pandas profiling, like detail, like sweet ways. There are multiple automated EDA libraries in Python. Many libraries you might be knowing, but many of them you don't know that I will be discussing with you all. So you will find it very interesting. And the videos will be very short so that you can give your time to watch those videos completely, right? So I hope it will be helpful for you. So let's get started with Pandas profiling first. See, Pandas Profiling is a lightweight library that provides a quick overview of your data, including the descriptive statistics, the missing values, and the correlation among the variables. Before I jump into the coding part, it will be good if I can explain you about some of the steps that we perform on the given data set before we analyze it, right? One of that step is CRISP-DM. CRISP-DM stands for Cross Industry Standard Process for Data Mining. Now, this is a framework which provides you some standard steps that you need to perform if you're uh, performing data analysis on this or you're making machine learning models on it. Okay, so I'm going to draw a roadmap for this. See, for example, you have a data with you, right? Like this. So once you get the data, first of all, before analyzing anything, what you have to do is you have to understand the business. So business understanding is the first step before doing any kind of analysis. Once you understand the business, the next step will be to understand the data. So data understanding will be the next step. Okay, if you are unable to understand the data properly, you have to understand the domain first. Why I'm saying business understanding is important, because then only you will be able to identify that what you have to do in the data analysis. Only when you know that this business deals in the sales department, this business deals in the health department, then only you can orient your work towards that domain, right? Otherwise, the data analysis that you will be doing is baseless. You don't have any objective to perform, correct? And after that, you will be able to understand the data that you have been given by the company. Once you understand the data, next step is to prepare the data. Right now, in the data preparation, we prepare our data for further analysis. If there is any abnormality in the data, like missing value, outlier, or any kind of errors, we handle it under the data preparation. So we perform feature engineering and EDA and a lot of other steps under the data preparation. Okay, and once the data is prepared, then what we do modeling, correct? We do modeling of the data, means we make machine learning algorithms on this. If modeling is not good, we prepare the data again. Okay, so always remember these steps. Once you have made a model, then you evaluate it. Evaluation means you are checking what is the performance of your model. If the accuracy of the model is good, then you will move to the next step, that is deployment. Deployment means you are putting it somewhere from where it can be used. For example, you can put it on a website, or you can put it on mobile application or web app, something. Okay, so from there, general people can use your algorithm. If your evaluation fails, you will again start with the business understanding, and then again this cycle will continue. Okay, under the data preparation, we have a lot of thing, EDA, and even data understanding will also come through EDA. So it's a mixed term, don't get confused with this. Mostly when you are preparing your data, you need to identify all the things, right? So you will require EDA, you will require feature engineering, FE, you will be doing data visualization. Okay, so don't think that where is data visualization, it is all under the data preparation. Only when you visualize it, only when we come to know about the correlation between the variables, then only we are able to prepare our data for the modeling, right? Because we don't feed all the data to the machine learning algorithm, we just feed that column, that feature which is important for modeling. Okay, we don't want to um, give unnecessary complexity to the algorithm, correct? So this is CRISP-DM framework. So this framework guides all of us to perform data analysis or machine learning on the given data set. This is what you have to follow. I will talk about it more detail when I will teach you all the machine learning. Right now the focus is EDA. So this was CRISP-DM, and let's quickly understand what is EDA. Okay, EDA, which basically stands for exploratory data analysis. Now in this, what we do, we explore our data. There are certain steps that we do. So first thing is, when you have a data, you load it, right? You are loading the data, and after loading the data, what we do, we basically distinguish between the attributes. Whatever attributes, now attributes means simply columns, correct? Means what kind of columns you have: categorical, object, date, time, or location data. So all those things we try to distinguish in our data set. Once we are able to do that, then we perform univariate analysis on this, correct? After univariate analysis, we perform bivariate analysis, or I will say simply multivariate analysis. Okay, bi or multi. Now what does this mean? This simply means we are analyzing the distribution of our column. In univariate analysis, we are considering one column. In bivariate or multivariate, we are considering two or more than two columns. For example, if there are A column, B column, and C column, if I'm just analyzing A column, then it will be called univariate analysis. If I'm analyzing A and B both, means how B is affected by column A, how C is affected by column B, so this will come under bivariate analysis or multivariate analysis. Okay, in multivariate we have more than two columns, in bivariate we have two columns. So this way we try to find out how columns are correlated with each other, right? So if there is some distribution, we try to analyze how column A and B are related. And in case of univariate analysis, you can understand that you are just checking the distribution of your data, whether it is normally distributed or abnormally distributed, all sort of things. Once you have done the bivariate analysis, multivariate analysis, then we jump to the uh, detection of missing values or any kind of abnormal values. Okay, and after that, what we do, we detect outliers. Okay, and there might be more steps, and it may depend on what kind of data you have, but mainly these are the things that we perform under EDA, exploratory data analysis. After detecting outliers and all, then we move towards feature engineering, which comes under EDA, but it's a separate topic under which we transform our values. Right now, that's why I'm saying it is a very detailed topic which I will discuss in a separate session. Right now, this is the basic understanding of what is EDA. Okay, and now we are going to automate our EDA, which will automatically do all of this for us. Okay, now let's get started with the Pandas profiling. So here on your screen, you can import this library, which is Seaborn. And since I'm working on Collab, so first thing I need is to connect to the Google Cloud Engine. Once I'm connected, I will be able to run all the files. You can continue your work on Jupyter Notebook as well. So once the Seaborn is imported, I will run this. I will be able to use data sets from Seaborn. And now you can see it is connected to the Google Cloud Engine, and Seaborn is imported. Now SNS had a function called load dataset, and inside this I will pass this function taxis. So here you can see I'm able to get this taxi data from Seaborn. So I need not to share this data with all of you. You just have to import Seaborn, and you have to use load dataset function to pass the taxis dataset name, and it will give you taxis dataset. You can see there are 6,433 rows and 14 columns. So it's a good data in which we can analyze something quickly using Pandas profiling, correct? Now what you have to do is store this data in, let's say, data frame df. fine. And instead of displaying all the values, you can just write df.head, okay, so that I can see all the records. Okay, now you can just write shape for your knowledge that okay, there are 6,000 rows, 14 columns, fine. Now first of all, what you have to do, you have to install Pandas Profiling in order to use this. Okay, whether you're working on Jupyter Notebook or Colab Notebook, first thing is you have to install Pandas Profiling. And how you can install it? You can install it by giving it the command pip install Pandas Profiling. Okay, Pandas dash profiling is what you need to give here and run it after this. It is saying, oh sorry, there is some spelling mistake. Pip install. Now it's correct. And now you will see it will get installed, collecting data. Just wait for a few seconds. See, it is still executing. This is a prerequisite. First of all, you have to install this package, then only you will be able to use it. Just wait for a few seconds. Installing, you can see all of these packages are being installed. Now you can see successfully installed this. Okay, make sure it is installed properly. In case if you have any problem in installing, you can let me know in the comment box. Okay, I will reply you there. Now Pandas Profiling is installed. Next is to import this thing. Okay, so how you have to import this library? This is what you have to write: from pandas underscore profiling import profile report. This is what you need to import from Pandas Profiling. And you can see it has been imported properly. Okay, this is just a warning that you can ignore for now. It is just saying that it will be deprecated. It is asking you to use some other functions. Okay, right now just go ahead with this profile report. Now what you have to do, since you have imported profile report, so you can call this class and you can pass the data frame to this profile report. Okay, df is the data that I want to pass, and I want to give it a title. Title will be, let's say, taxis data analysis. Okay, this will be the title. That's it. And let's store this in a variable called profile. Fine. Now run it. See, profile report is created with df. Okay, and it is stored in the profile. Now I can use this profile. I will show you what are the available functions we have inside profile. Okay, I can use two HTML functions to export this file, but right now I'm going to show you two notebook iframe. Now these are the available functions that you have for the profile object. Okay, so I'm going to use two notebook iframe. Now how to use this? See, just write profile, the object name dot the function name to notebook iframe, and now you just have to run it. And once you say to notebook iframe, now you can see it has started calculating all the things, summarizing data set. It will perform certain steps and then it will display the whole analysis in the iframe. Iframe is the frame which is being displayed on the Jupyter notebook just below the cell. Okay, just you will see it, just wait. And now you can see it has been executed, the HTML has been generated, and see this tab is coming up just below the code cell, correct? See, I'm not going to any other window to look at the analysis. I can just scroll this tab and I can see everything that is being explained here. Now this is called iframe. Okay, and now you can see in my data I was having around 14 columns, correct? And so many data. So here is the overview of all the variables. You can see number of variables 14, number of observations these many, how many missing cells you have total 186. See, I have not used any other function to find out missing values, the number of observation, the number of duplicate rows, the total size in memory. So who has done this? The Pandas profiling library has done all of this for me. And I can quickly see how many date time variables I have, how many numeric variable, and how many categorical variables I have. See, I haven't done anything. So this is automatic EDA which is being done by Pandas profiling. Now scroll down further and you can see you have variable option. Okay, you can select which column you want to analyze, and here are all the columns: pickup, drop off, passengers, distance, and a lot of others. Right now pickup has been selected, and you can see the data type of this column is date. Right now, how many distinct values you have? 6414. Okay, how much distinct percentage, missing, memory size, all of this is given here, and this is the distribution of the pickup column. If you want to analyze it further, you can click on more details. Click on more details and it will show you here. Now this is the frequency of distribution of this data. Correct? It is showing you the histogram. Now if you scroll down further, you can see drop off column. Drop off is also a date type column, and similarly you can see minimum date, maximum date here. Go to passengers. Passengers is a real numbers, so you can see distinct 7 values are distinct here, right? Number of zeros, there are 96 zeros values, there are 0 negative values. So in this way you can see all the distribution and what's going on in each and every column. This was about numeric column. If you select categorical column, you can see that there is color column also, and this is categorical in nature. For categorical column, it is showing you the number of distinct values, and you can see how many yellow colors you have, 5451, how many green color, 982. See, I haven't done any of this. It is all done by the Pandas profiling. And if you click on more details, you can even see the more description about this column. Means what is the maximum length, median length, minimum length. You can also see this by category. Okay, and you can also see this by word, yellow and green. You can also see it by characters. So which character is coming most of the time? I, then E, then Y. Well, I don't know how it will be used by you, but yes, it is giving you more detailed information about all the columns automatically. So it can simplify your work. It can increase the speed of data analysis that you want to do. So if you're doing it manually, maybe you may miss some of the steps, but if you do it through automated EDA, so you will get some more idea about the type of data and the features you have in the data set. So you can enhance your data analysis by combining your manual work and the automated EDA work through Pandas profiling. And you can see there are some alerts also which are given by the Pandas profiling, and you can see high cardinality and high correlation values, the imbalanced data set. So you can clearly see pick up borrow and drop off borrow are having imbalanced data set. Correct? And there are high zeros in passengers, trips, and tolls. In these columns we have high number of zeros. High correlation, you can see distance and fare are highly correlated with each other. So very quickly we are able to get these insights, okay, without doing anything. So this is how Pandas profiling help us to speed up our data analysis work. Okay, it shows a lot of things. So you need to practice on this data, on this library. Okay, this is how you can generate. This is a iframe which I have generated, guys. If you want to save this file, then you can save it using to file function. Okay, so I'm going to show you how you can save the file. So in order to save this file, see, you have all the things in the profile object, right? So you just have to write to_file function, and inside this file function you have to write the file name. The file name is, let's say, taxis data analysis .html. I want to save this as a HTML file. You just have to run it now. Just wait for some time, and done. Okay, the file has been exported. And if you are working on Collab notebook, see, this file, this taxis data analysis file will appear on this folder. Okay, if you click here, you can see this data taxis data analysis.html. Okay, what you have to do, click here and download. If you are working on your Jupyter notebook, then this file will go to your default download folder. Okay, from there you can save it and double click it to open the file. Okay, so this is how you can perform data analysis using Pandas profiling. I hope this was very helpful for all of you. In the next coming videos, I will tell you about other libraries like Detail, which is my favorite. So explore all those upcoming videos, how you can enhance your automated analysis part through these library. That's it for now. Make sure to like this video and subscribe and share this video to all your friends so that we can grow our community, right? That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much. Have a good day. Bye bye.